morning, man. How everybody doing today? I just want to stop in for a minute, man, and speak on something that we got going this year. Prodigious Entertainment TV, man. YouTube at Prodigious Entertainment TV. What we're gonna be going over, man, is not just me. That's why I labeled it, Prodigious Entertainment. Prodigious just means an extraordinary being. Extraordinary just stands on doing things extraordinary, not doing things that everybody else does, doing things that most people won't do. And when I say that, that's not accepting a lower pay or nothing of the sort. It's just simply like going after it, man, at a rate and at an extent that most people ain't willing to put in the effort to do. And one thing we got to know is that, it don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? People never really see the struggles or, or the process of getting there. People just see the end of it. And, when people come out, and they launch, they self, after years of going through it, after years of pushing it, then we just see the inside of it, the back end of it, and think that it's just, that's just, it was just, some kind of smooth operation, and it's not. They got many stories, man, of Sandra Bullock, and Tom Cruise. I'm just saying, these are just individuals that we all know of. Tom Cruise lived in his car, for a time being, when he went to Hollywood to chase his dreams. Sandra Bullock used to be a waitress at a diner, and in a shelter, when she went, when they leave Kentucky or wherever they from, and the mama saying and daddy don't go, and they like, man, I'm going after this, and they go out there on their own, and go for it, so now we just see these people that's worth, hundreds of millions of dollars, and don't know nothing about what they actually went through to actually get to that point, and I'm just simply letting it be understood, that you can't, a person you can't get down on yourself, and you can't give up, because if you do, it'll never happen. That's one thing you do know. So with that, man, it's really just, it's going to be covering a little bit of the backdrop, the creator of Prodigious Entertainment, Prodigy Apparel, Austin Murray Capital, and Austin Murray Logistics, that's my lineup. I started my first company, man, I hadn't been out but 4 months, I got out in July of 2018, man. I started, once I done said before, I started Prodigy with a $12 an hour job. I used that, man. I went to LegalZoom.com. I paid $2 a month, $266 or something, $300, because I get the Express Gold package. And started me a company. Because we already know that this little money, it ain't like, you can't, I didn't work with, some brothers, man, who, and I didn't see the process. I didn't watch the whole cycle. He get out, and, I seen, man, we had a steel shop together, back in 18, matter of fact, or no, the beginning of 19, and shit, and he couldn't take it, he just saying, man, this shit ain't nothing, and then he coming to work, and he tired, he falling asleep, because he been up pushing all night, sure enough, he flipped him a little something, shit, about 8 months later, man, he lasted about 8 months, and they must have caught him with everything, they pulled him over and caught him with everything in the car. I'm just saying that that's not every story, but that's more than likely. Once you got a certain jacket on you, you can't move the same way you used to, prior to that. And I don't know how much time he got this time, but so we just got to think about that, man. Is it worth it or is it not? And that's important, and it's not about being scared straight. It ain't about being reformed necessarily. It's about, if you see some of the harm that you've caused, with your children, man, and some of the situations, the differences that you have, the discretions, the hurt, the pain, the struggles that they go through, now, because honestly with me, for instance, I can honestly say, my whole story is built, the story and the backdrop, and just the bad side of it is the story is built off of when I was away. The story is not built off of when I was free. But, after so long, especially depending on what age they are when these things start happening, when you was free, man, they forget that. All they seeing is what's going on now. So it's up to you, man. And, we blessed, we given another chance. know what I'm saying, that freedom, man, that opportunity, that success, you know what I'm saying, that we, you know, we take the time out, man, you know what I'm saying, to really build it the right way. You know, I say all the time, man, there's people worth $500 million who ain't never seen a jail cell a day in their life. You know what I'm saying? And we sitting up, man, you got niggas doing 20 years over $1,000. Most niggas ain't never seen $1 million, 100,000 in their life, man. They doing numbers behind it, you know. So I mean, so we just got to think about that, man, and you know, and take some time out, man, and really like and put your mind towards something that's worth it, though. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody, like I said, I speak on all the time about responsibility levels. You know what I'm saying? And you know, responsibility levels just meaning that amongst every person, you know, one thing that's good for another might not be good for the next, might not be enough for the next. You know what I'm saying? I'm an iron worker by trade, a skilled tradesman. You know, I erect steel, I weld. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can put together any structural, any commercial building. You know what I'm saying? With me and my crew. You know, and that's a skill. You know, and if it was just me and I just had, you know, maybe 1 or 2 children, you know, that might be enough. You know, but I got 9 kids, so it's not enough. You know, so I know that that don't stop me from doing it, you know, but at the same time, I know that I need to put this money somewhere else to where it can turn into more legitimately, you know, amongst my choice. So with that, man, you know, I just wanted to touch on that real quick this morning. You know, we got some great things coming, man. Actually, man, I started back school, you know, for audio production, and, you know what I'm saying, at Full Sail. You know, I had started, you know, last year. You know, a few people may have seen it. And but I had to withdraw because I was starting a business at the same time, and I didn't have the time to do both. You know, I know people talk about school and this and that. You can learn more. Yeah. You know, I understand all that, but nevertheless, though, you know what I'm saying. One thing I know about Full Sail, man, you got some great people in music and entertainment, film. You know what I'm saying, who have attended that school. And to me personally, you know what I'm saying, I'm paying more for the connections than I am, you know, the education. But the education is great too. You know what I'm saying? It's a great school. So that's why I want to go there. You know, I seen it a long time ago, 2014, man, and to have the opportunity to do it, you know, I'm not gonna let it pass me by. You know, so yeah, man, I just wanted to stop in this morning, man. I want everybody to, you know, have a great Monday. You know, be thankful for what we do got. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, man, there's more to be thankful for. You know, you got a lot more pluses than negatives. You know what I'm saying? So we at your way, man, to erase the negatives. You know, be grateful. You can't receive nothing else in, you know, not necessarily on the spiritual side or nothing like that. It's just period. It's mentally, it's psychologically. You can't even accept nothing else in if you're pushing everything, if you're pushing negativity out. How can you receive anything in? You know, it's simple mathematics. You know, so I want everybody, man, to enjoy their day, man. You know, let's get some, you know what I'm saying, and be better. You know what I'm saying? Peace.